What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I need to fulfill a promise to you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Because I told you that when we finally had full information about that third anniversary set over in China, I would let you know all the information about it. Well, now we have all the information about that third anniversary set. The last promos have gone and been revealed, and I like to pride myself on being a man of my word, so let's go and have a look at the full rundown. And I've told you this before, and I meant it when I said it before, and I mean it sincerely now. I do believe this is the best product that's been released. I have never before rushed to try and get a product imported from China. It's never been high on my list of priorities because they've not been worth it. The awkwardness of importing the product always put me off actually picking it up. That is not how I feel about this one, ladies and gentlemen. This one is awesome. Now, the theme of this is Bonnie and Kuma. It is a Bonnie and Kuma product, Jewelry Bonnie and Bartholomew Kuma, which honestly does make a huge amount of sense when you think about what's been going on in the manga and the anime recently. When we consider that that's been just a huge storyline, it does kind of make sense that they would get some kind of push in the card game as well. So, yeah, this kind of makes perfect sense. And what we've got going on here is a bunch of peripheral goods. Now, firstly, I want to point out the Don. The Don here is absolutely ridiculous, over-the-top, redonkulous, awesome. It's got a pink border. It's got Kuma lifting up Bonnie, doing the whole dad thing. It's got the third anniversary stamp. It's not lost on me, incidentally, that we've got a third anniversary set. And the third anniversary is based around the three brothers, which makes sense. Third anniversary, three brothers, all of that. And yet that this third anniversary set has nothing to do with a sub or Luffy, even a little bit. It's a bit weird. We got the sleeves I showed you the other day, which, you know, have the kind of general artwork that we see from this product on. And then we've got ourselves the playmat as well. And there's a storage box, same artwork as the sleeves and all of that. And, you know, it's very much kind of Bonnie and Kuma centered. It's flowery and pink. I want to say pink. I'm colorblind. I assume it's pink. And it's very lovely in that regard. But then we've got a set of 11 promo cards. And I don't know why 11. There is something about having exactly 11 promo cards which drives me crazy. I don't like having 11 promo cards. I like having an even number of promo cards. Does it matter? No. Does it drive me crazy? Yes. Yes, it does. Never mind, eh? So which promo cards had we not previously seen? Well, let's start off with the Bonnie. We need to talk about the Bonnie. Now, what we've got here is, again, just a fantastic artwork of Bonnie here. And you can see the kind of detailing with the birds and all of that. It's absolutely phenomenal. And it is a reprint of OP08 Bonnie. But kind of it had to be like an Egghead Island style Bonnie, yeah? Like, we all understand that. With what we're doing here in terms of the theming of the product, it kind of had to be an Egghead Island Bonnie. And remember, that did have an alternate art in the set as well. And decent enough card, 3 cost 4k, counter plus 1,000. Don X1 on your turn once per turn. When a card is removed from your opponent's life, draw 2, trash 1. And as a trigger, draw 2, trash 1. And now we got a lovely new alternate art of it, which is absolutely lovely. And then we've got the secret version. Because when China do this, there's always a secret version. This is the secret version. It's going to be a pain to get hold of. It's going to be very, very expensive. You have been warned. But obviously, you know, Bonnie and Kuma is a theme here, so the Bonnie was always going to be the card that had the secret rare. I like the secret rare artwork here. Even if I get this box, the chances of getting the secret are very, very low. But a man can dream, ladies and gentlemen. A man can dream. Now, we've also had a new Boa Hancock that's gone and been revealed. It is a reprint of Promo 66. And I've told you about this promo before, and my theory is very simple. If we ever get a good Kuja Pirates deck, and we've not had a good Kuja Pirates deck, but if we ever get a good Kuja Pirates deck, This Boa Hancock is going to be absurdly good in that Kuja Pirates deck, because while you got 5 or fewer cards in hand, you get plus 1,000 to all of your Kuja Pirates. Like, it's ridiculously good in a Kuja Pirates deck. We don't have a good Kuja Pirates deck, I think that's fair to say. I'm not sure if we ever will, but if we ever do, just putting it out there, ladies and gentlemen, this one will be awesome. Although I'm not sure it's actually got an English release yet. It's not showing up on the English website anyway. It was a magazine promo over in Japan, if anybody's wondering. But it's another cool card. And obviously, being a promo, we never got an alternate art version of it previously. We got an alternate art version of it now. And I've actually just gotten past that bit in the manga. I've just gotten up to Marineford. I'm very excited. I've been so hyped to get back to Marineford in my reread of the One Piece manga. Obviously, the whole Boa Hancock, Luffy ending up on the island. That was a cool bit. I enjoyed that. But now we're on to Marineford, and I'm delighted. Point is, we've got this Boa Hancock. This Boa Hancock is awesome. We've then also got ourselves an alternate art of Yamato. This is the one from EBO2. And yes, in EBO2, we did have an alternate art of that Yamato as well. So it's another one of those where we got like 3 versions of it now. I'll let you figure out which one you like the best. But we have a new lovely version of Yamato, and it is awesome. This is the Yamato, of course, whereby activate main once per turn. If your leader is Land of Wano or Porcus the Ace, give a rested Don card to your leader, and then this character gains Rush. Another cool card. We like it. So what's the last promo here? I think it's a little bit of a surprise. It's BabyFive. I wasn't sure BabyFive was a big enough character to warrant being included in this box, but yeah, we got the BabyFive from OP10. Makes it into the box. I think the biggest surprise in the box, just putting that one out there, I'll let you guys be the decider. No alternate art for this one first time round, so this is the first alternate art we have of it. And it's got counter plus 2k, and on play you can trash a card from your hand, and if your leader is Don Quixote Pirates, you add a Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. Cool. Don Quixote Pirates not really very good right now, but you never know. Maybe in the future this could be awesome. So those are the 4 new promos I hadn't shown you previously. Oh, and by the way, I apologise for the BabyFive promo. That's the best look we got at it right now. Sorry. Feel free to be upset about that if you like. That's just, it's the best image we've got of the promo. Unless between recording and uploading a better version has been revealed, in which case there'll be a nice clear scan on the screen and you'll be going, hang on a second, Wazzy, what? Yeah, sorry about that. Cool. So, they're the ones that we didn't know about. Let's have a quick reminder of the ones we did know about while we're here, so that we can have, one video where you get to see everything about the box, and that's rather lovely. So we've got a reprint of the Tashigi from OP12, and I love the fact that they've gone and kind of censored this one to not give away what it does, even though the card's out in Japan. So here's a Japanese scan with the with the text not obscured. By the way, wherever there is an alternate art in the set, I will include it as I'm running you through here. But basically, on play, you get to choose one of your opponent's characters with an original cost of 6 or less, rest them, and then give 3 rested Don to your Roanoa Zoro leader. In a Zoro deck, this Tashigi is absolutely brilliant. We've got the Perona from OP09, and having both Perona and Tashigi in this set makes me incredibly happy. They are 2 of my favourite characters, and I never really liked the alternate art Perona from OP09, so I'm glad we got a better version here. This is the one that, on play, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, find a Mihawk or Thriller Bark and add it to your hand, and you do have to trash a card from your hand, which you don't normally have to do with these generic searches, but it does have counter plus 2k, so I'm willing to forgive it. We've also got ourselves the Nico Robin from OP09. My usual thing here, my usual reminder, Bandai really cool here. They are giving us these new promos are the same version of the card, same outfit, whatever, as we would get in the regular version of the card. Essentially, the promos match what we got in the sets quite nicely, and I personally think that's a lovely touch. This is the Nico Robin that on play, if your opponent's got 3 or more life, trash a card from their life, and as a trigger, play a yellow character with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. Seems pretty nice to me. Now we've got the Charlotte Pudding from OP12. Now again, they've censored this one so they don't give it away. But again, we know what this is. And this is the Charlotte Pudding whereby, on play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Find a Sanji or an event, add it to your hand, put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Very clearly there for the Sanji leader. Very clear support for it. I'm totally okay with this. We've got the Koala that was actually a promo over in Japan and over here. And we got to activate main once per turn. Give up to 1 rested Dawn to your leader or one of your characters. I like that you get to do that every turn. That makes me very happy. Plus, we get an alternate art promo, which is cool, because you don't always get alternate arts of the promos. We've got the Vivi from OP05. So we're going back quite a way for this one here. It's the only one that actually goes back that far. Why have we gone all the way back to OP05 for the Vivi? I don't really know. Never mind. Never had an alternate art first time round, but it's a 1 cost, and if you've got 10 or more cards in your trash, then you can get blocker on this. Well, it's not that you can get blocker, it just gets blocker. And then the final one is your Nami, reprint of the one from OP11. So new Nami just come out, but we actually know right now this is a good Nami that sees a bunch of play. It's a very strong card. And this is the one whereby you've got blocker, and on play, if your leader is multicolored, draw 3, and put 2 to the top or bottom of your deck in any order. There we go. That's the box. Anyone disagree with me here? Is anyone looking at this going, Wassy, you're an idiot, this is not the best product we've ever had? Or can we all agree with me that actually, when you add up the Dawn and all the peripheral goods and the promos and everything else, that this actually probably is the best box we've ever had? Because I think it is, personally. I think it is. But I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wassy Plays.